This Thursday, I'm gonna talk about my fight against Erberth Santos in 2016 World Championship Openweight Final. Thursday Mindset Breakdown, we are back, and today, this Thursday, I'm gonna talk about my fight against Erberth Santos in 2016 World Championship Openweight Final. But before talking about this fight, if you didn't subscribe yet, please do it. Make sure that you subscribe the channel so you keep up with all the videos, not just about the series, but all the videos in the channel. And about this fight, as you know, the year before I got injured, I had to go through surgery. It was a really complicated part of my life. It changed my whole career, and I had to go through a really difficult year of recovery, of training, and of insecurities, of doubts. But finally the World 2016 came, and I was able to do it. And when I came to the fight, was a lot of through my head. Wasn't just like a one more final, but was something really special because it was really emotional, especially after a long year that I had, after what I had in the semi-final against Leandro. That was the year that he let me go straight to the final. So it was a lot in my head, a lot of emotion. So that was the fight was so special for me. So let's go to the breakdown. Let's start. I remember everything what I just spoke was going through my head. So I started like really strong with a good posture because I knew he likes to be the first one, always put pressure. He did a really good fight against Bernardo Faria in the semi-final. So in my opinion, I thought, being honest, I would be the final with Bernardo. So here in the beginning, I got the grip and I decided to shoot. So when I shoot the single leg, he tried to, that's really important, like this detail. I got the single leg and he almost stepped out of the mat. So mind how from the double leg, I switched to singles to the hip, and then I drag him back to the center of the mat because I want to be in the center for not to stop the fight. I got his back, I almost come up with a katagatame, and then he was able to grab my leg and pull to the leg lock. So not a leg lock, but he got like a leg lock position. It was like, of course the fight will be long, but because we stay like too long on that position, but I just want to talk about that a little bit, because you see I shoot for a double leg, I switch for a single, and then in my head I have this, I'm on his back, and then he replaced not replaced, but he got my leg to survive, but it was my left leg, so my knee was on the line. So in this moment, like, of course I want to win, but in the other hand, I don't want to go through surgery again, because I knew if he had the opportunity to do like a leg lock, not just like a regular leg lock, but even like sideways, that would like blow up all my ligaments again, he would do it. It was like the most important fight of his life, of his career, and my either. So I was like really tense because of all that. So I remember I was holding like into my life the grip, and he was trying to get to my knee as well. So of course we stay in that position for a really long time. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, but I just wanna, you see how I have the lapel, because I didn't want him to be able to move the hip, because I wasn't just thinking about the points, because I was scared about the knee, I was winning. So, and because it's like a submission attempt, we couldn't be like punished. and I got like 2 penalties. He got 2 penalties. We almost got disqualified. At one point of the fight, the referee told us like, if no action, I'm gonna disqualify both of you guys. And but wasn't the referee me that was on the line, it was mine. So I was like really worried. And at some point he even like Erberth say like, you know what, do it. So he was trying to get in my head. He was really good doing that during the fight. He did with so many fighters, and he tried to do a little bit with me as well. So it was 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. I tried to come up because I was afraid of getting one more penalty and maybe to be disqualified. But he was so strong and he kept my leg so hard that I couldn't break his grip. So he was in a really weird angle, but he was so strong that he was like really trying. So I said, you know what? He really wants it. So it wasn't really about just to get the points. He knew he would like need to finish me to get this fight because I was ahead, and I'm not the guy. He knew I'm not the kind of guy that give up that easy. So he was going after that. So I think it wasn't like a mistake, but was something that he did that I think was too soon. So it was like 1 minute left. He released the leg lock and he put in the 50-50. And then he swept me. So the fight was tied 4-4, and would be like a referee's decision. So I remember the first thing that came to my head when the referee gave him the points was like exactly 40 seconds left. So it was 40 seconds left, 4 points for him, 4 points for me, and we tie on the advantage. So I remember when he came up, I looked to the clock and I saw 40 seconds left. And the first thing that came in my head was like, I laugh and think to myself, you know what, too soon. You did too soon. You should have waited more if you want to keep that strategy. So I knew 40 seconds left was way too much time for me to do something. So I knew I would like leave everything that I would like leave everything that I had on the mat. So if I have to explode like crazy for 40 seconds to get like a point or to get like a submission, to get like an advantage, I would do it. So that was exactly what I started doing. So I sweep him back within seconds. So you see how I tried to get his leave. So it took me like exactly 10 seconds to go after to a leg lock, and then he tried to escape, but then I did like a reversal and end up on the reverse half guard. So with exactly 20 seconds. So that was too soon because of that. You see, I didn't wait too long. So of course the fight was for a long time on the position on the leg lock because it was a really like dangerous for my knee, for my health. So I was being really concerned. But when I had the opportunity to fight, to go after without like a risk of injury, I did. So like I said, 40 seconds left, too soon. I have plenty of time. So I sweeping him within 20 seconds. And then the last 20 seconds, he was trying to fight back. But mind how I hold his lapel, control his pant. And I remember like, I wasn't like trying to get on his head or anything, but I remember I got the really good grip and I was shaking because he was trying to sweep. And I said, you know what, this is mine. And he laughed at me and tried to explode, but I was so strong. So I said, this one, it's mine. So of course I don't talk during the fight, but he was trying to get in my head during the whole fight. When I had the opportunity to say something, I wasn't really planning, but I wasn't trying to trash talk or anything, but there was something that came up because I wasn't talking about just that, because the whole year flashed through my eyes during those 10 minutes during the fight. So it was too much emotion going on, and that's why the fight was so special, this final, because those was the return, the end of the doubts, the end of the insecurity, and I did it. So That's why 2015 was the best thing that never happened in my life. And I had like the special taste to appreciate more everything. So after 2015, my life changed. I became like a better athlete, a better human, a better friend, a better son, and a better brother. And this injury taught me so much. So that's why sometimes when you expect too much, something didn't happen, you have just to look to the bright side and try to learn the lessons from that, because that was like the biggest lesson of my life. And this fight was really emotional because of all that.
Class world champion, representing Checkmat, Marcos Vinicius Oliveira de Almeida.